We're just cruising right along here at the Scotties. Already day 4. It's our first Monday morning. Welcome back to Mississauga, Ontario. We're just west of downtown Toronto. It is the 6th largest city in our great country of Canada as we focus on the best women's curlers from coast to coast to coast. As always, glad you're watching our coverage coming inside the building. Brian Mutrick, joined by 3-time Scotties champion Kathy Gauthier. And Kathy, usually after the opening weekend, we sit here and we chat, and I ask you sort of what stands out so far, and you feel it's team consistency.
It certainly is. We expect that there will be players every given game that maybe don't play their best, but yesterday we saw a Sturmey team struggle through the order in the morning, brilliant at night, reverse for Scharf. That's unusual, and it can't continue.
Last night, though, we had a heck of a game, maybe the best one we've seen at the Scotties so far. Nova Scotia taking on Manitoba, and it came down fittingly to an extra end to decide the winner.
Well, what a great testament to how good these teams are at this year's Scotties. Kelsey Calvert back throwing last rock again on this team, has a very precise shot after Christina rolls off a little bit, but does need to roll in order to win.
Good sweeping little tap to the Hearts and a single and a victory. And that is a big one for this team out of Manitoba because there's no tiebreaker games. It's those head-to-head matchups are key. You talked about it, Sturmey. Wow, what a rebound. 15-5 winners there. You just saw 7-6 Manitoba winning. Newfoundland Labrador an 8-2 victory. And Kayla Skurlik, a nice win, 9-3 over New Brunswick. So you know the story now. Top 3 teams will qualify and advance to the playoffs. Last stone draw to the button, important. That's one of the tiebreakers, as in your head-to-head matchup, and that's why that was a massive win for Manitoba. This morning we'll focus, though, on Pool A, and right now it's Anderson, looking for her 5th Scotties title all-time. Great start, 3-0. And then you see the young team from Nova Scotia, Taylor Stevens, at 2-1, taking on one of her idols, Caitlin Laws, and that is our feature this morning. So, Kathy, the 12th appearance at the Scotties here for Caitlin Laws, maybe the most decorated curler in this field. 2 Olympic gold medals, but sometimes you forget just the 1 Scotties title all time, and that was 11 years ago, 2015, with Jennifer Jones. So how does she find a way to get back on top of the podium with this roster?
Well, they're well on their way to doing that, Brian. Last year at the Scotties, not performing very well. They flipped the order. Caitlin still threw last rocks, but Stelina took over the skipping duties. That didn't pay off necessarily last year, but boy, is it this year.
Taylor Stevens, her team from Nova Scotia, they are rookies in this field, but all of them are Canadian junior champions. And when you look at the keys to the game, what are the keys for this young team out of Nova Scotia?
Well, you already mentioned it. Taylor Stevens said that Caitlin Laws was one of her idols. She's so excited to be on the ice with her. Embrace the moment. This is what the Scotties is all about. Don't try to be who you're not. And a key matchup at 3rd. Maria Fitzgerald will have her hands full. Biggest difference in the 3rd position, Selena is on fire.
You mentioned Caitlin Laws, Thunder Bay last year, that 4-4 record, not good enough for the playoffs. On a nice roll so far here, though. What are her keys this morning?
Well, for Caitlin, she knows. She's listened to the audio that Taylor says, this is my hero, so go after them early. That's your biggest chance. And tight guards. The closer you are, the more mistakes you might get out of Nova Scotia.
Keys to the game brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. First Rock next from Mississauga.
It's a long week, and if you try to look too far ahead, it can get a little overwhelming. So as long as we can keep learning and try and keep building each game, I look forward to seeing where that puts us at the end of the week.
It's so cool to play against people who have been here a bunch of times and also some rookies, and we try to play a lot of faceless rocks and not focus on who we're playing, but it's a surreal moment to be playing against people that you've looked up to for so many years.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporter for 45 years. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
Great to be with you in Mississauga, inside the Paramount Fine Foods Centre. Kathy Goetschel, you'll have your eye across all 4 sheets of ice on this Monday morning.
Well, you take a look at the young Fortin team from Quebec. They have their hands full this morning against Kerry Anderson, who is looking very comfortable out there in a battle of teams looking for a win. Well, for Bailey Scoffin, we expected they might have some bumps, but Reese Hansen came in here with a lot of expectations. So far, not seeing that happen. And Jolene Campbell from Saskatchewan got on the winning ways yesterday. She'll face Nikki Kaufman and her team from Northwest Territories.
And our feature, of course, is Nova Scotia taking on Manitoba. It's time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. And this team is out of Nova Scotia, the Halifax Curling Club. Your skip is Taylor Stevens at third, Maria Fitzgerald at second, Allison Umla, and at lead, Kate Fitzgerald. And out of the Heather Curling Club in Manitoba, the fourth rock thrower is Caitlin Laws. The skip is Selena Negevin. At second, Laura Walker. And your lead is Kristen Gordon. Of course, Jocelyn Peterman off chasing Olympic gold in mixed doubles. So a nice pickup to have Laura Walker join this squad. Your rock colors this morning: Nova Scotia, the Redstones; Manitoba, the Yellowstones. And winning that draw to the button, indeed, is Caitlin Laws. So to start things out for us on this Monday morning, the lead for Nova Scotia is Kate Fitzgerald. And the one thing that stands out to me, Kathy, you look at this young team out of Halifax, is all that wonderful U20 junior experience, gold medals across the board, great experience in big games, and they have not looked out of place here at all.
No, and I think that for them, you know, you come to this event, you're in a province now with Christina Black. People often thought after Colleen Jones left, well, getting out of Nova Scotia will be easy. Well, now you have Christina Black. Christina gets here as a CTRS point winner, and so that opened the door to Taylor Stevens, and they looked very good at their provincials. Didn't have a whole lot of challenges, with all not trying to be disrespectful to Nova Scotia teams, but they rolled through that field. And as you say, Muddy, they're not looking out of place for a minute.
And the crazy thing, you talk about qualifying as well. Caitlin Laws and this team should probably go to the patch and buy a few for Taylor Reese Hansen, because them winning the province allowed Caitlin's team to come in by 0.225 points over Alberta's team Serena Gray Withers, who unfortunately did not get in, and that's sometimes all it takes to scrape your way in.
And that's why when you hear teams and you look at their schedule and they're playing in so many events and you think, why are teams chasing so hard for points? Because that point too could get you to a Scotties that is not only about a chance to develop and to learn, there's financial reward for being at this event.
Same weight. Yep. 10-5.
Kristen Gordon lead stones for this team out of Manitoba. And that was a big scrub to try remove the red and hold the shooter.
A really quiet weight. It barely rolled out of play.
Shooter does hang on.
It's always a tough spot right down the center. You're trying to throw quiet, controlled weight, but in the draw to the button, we see that movement outside in, everybody throwing to try to secure that all-important hammer. And the center path is often the most heavy for the first couple of ends.
Hard push. Hard, you gotta go. Hard, you still have it. Hard push. Hard.
You mentioned all that junior success, and just enough to clip it out there for Allison Umla. Kind of a cool story. She's a two-time Canadian junior champ, one with Stevens, but also played at the Worlds in Cortina. And that was one of those test events in Cortina for the upcoming Winter Olympics to get to play in that facility.
which is really great. The year before the Olympics, the World Juniors, the last couple of times, has been held in the venue in the city where the teams will go. Unlike hockey, where we're hearing that the building is, you know more than I do, Money, but still trying to be built. The curling venue is there. They're tweaking it, they're enhancing it, but at least the curlers are going in knowing it's a tested building.
Yeah, I think you just have to have the trust, and I think, you know what, all things considered, it'll be just fine, and it'll get done. It'll be very exciting to watch all the athletes, NHL players back at the Olympics as we look at the rules of play on this Monday morning. It's the 5-rock rule. You have 10 ends, you have 38 minutes of the thinking time, the 1 60-second timeout, and the no-tick rule. And in this open end, I guess worth explaining to viewers at home, not familiar, Kathy, the tick shot was actually a shot that was practiced and was used to remove stones, to move them around. So why the change, in your opinion?
Because people got so good at ticking stones in the house or moving them over, and you can still tick guards over as you used to. The difference is if it is touching the center line, now you cannot make a contact on that stone at all. Well, if you do, you can move it a little bit, but you can't move it off the center line. Trying to have a little bit more guards in play to prevent wide open ends, very much like this.
14-5. T. Back T.
Laura Walker, we've seen at the Scotties before as a skip, a former bronze medalist as well. And how nice is that, just to have that kind of person you could pick up with Jocelyn gone to the Olympics?
Well, it's terrific. First of all, Laura Walker is a brilliant player. She's played for many years out of Alberta, and she's also played with Caitlin a lot before, too, a couple of years ago. So this is a team that knows each other. You're not parachuting in a player and trying to teach them systems and introduce yourself as you go by.
Yep, right to it. Yep, right to it, right to it. Good sweep, Kate. 9-5. 9-5? Yeah.
So this team out of Nova Scotia, this Taylor Stevens team, we've seen, I mentioned it off our first broadcast, 27 rookies in the Scotties field. And you thought maybe they come in and they're a little passive, they blank a few, get the lay of the land a little bit. We saw a lot of aggressive play from some of the newer skips, some of the new players. What's your assessment, though, of this Nova Scotia team and their start?
Well, it's been really interesting. First of all, they've had a very good start. Even the game that they lost, they played very well in. This is a very conservative approach for this Nova Scotia team, and it could be a little bit about, I'm playing somebody that I've watched play, and I'm very excited, and I don't want to get into trouble early. But the rookies have really taken it to the vets, and that is what got those rookie teams here. And I don't think changing anything is going to get you victories. But it is a morning draw, and it is the first morning that this pool plays. And so in some cases, it might be just trying to feel out the ice and make sure that it's not doing anything different than it does the rest of the day.
Yep. Clean. Yep, clean. Roll it to the center line. Nice throw.
Of course, a lot of the snow and the cold weather. Mike Merklander and his ice crew, he's the chief ice technician, a wonderful job. The ice has looked fabulous.
It really has, and it's been very unusual in this building, Brian. Normally, the ice crew comes in and they have hockey ice that they build on top of. In this case, there was no hockey ice, and so he got to build this ice from ground up, and he's so confident with it. And so the players haven't felt any difference from practice day to now, and it's evident in the shot making that we've seen.
Yeah, it's home to the Raptors 905 basketball team, part of the NBA G League. So they play some ball in here, but no hockey.
Which is unique. Usually when we go to a venue, it's a hockey rink.
You got it. You got it, Taylor, like you can.
So degree of difficulty not high because it's an open hit, but a great chance for Taylor Stevens to make a couple of shots. And as you look at a very wide open end, she would love to hit and stick, have Caitlin replace it, and then force Caitlin to have to make a little bit of a shot in terms of trying to blank and not just draw to the paint or throw it through.
Yeah, Kathy, in our sit-down interviews before the competition, she said she watched Caitlin Laws compete at the Olympics, was so excited to play her. And interesting, Caitlin herself then was told, you know, including this young woman, was so excited to play you. And she kind of got emotional in the chair in her interview, going like, wow, you know, that's not lost to me. That means a lot to me. And Caitlin's been just pure class her entire career since coming up through junior. You've had success, and the Olympics, the 2 gold medals, on and on. So, yeah, it's really cool stuff to see that future come up and take on the people they really admired. But then, of course, you want to beat their lights up.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Your turn this time. Yeah.
Did you have that wow moment? I mean, you got to play with a couple of your idols.
I did. And I was going to say, for me growing up, it wasn't a woman, it was Al Hackner.
Yeah.
That, you know, Northern Ontario, next door to Manitoba, and his great shot to win the Brier. And I just admired everything about him, his demeanor, which, as you know, I've got no chance of ever replicating. But then I did. Connie Laliberte was one of my idols, and I had the opportunity to play with her for 5 years. Jennifer Jones. You know, you look younger as well, and you go, that's somebody that's going to win. And I was very fortunate to be with her for her first win. So you do. You play with people that you have a lot of respect for.
Good. Nice throw. 9-5.
So they run them up and down here in this first end.
Got it.
And the blank attempt now for Caitlin Laws.
Well, you saved some time on your clock, but I will be very surprised if we'll see a replica of this in the second end.
First appearance for Stevens, 12 Scotties appearance for Caitlin Laws. And here in one, the blank attempt is a good one. We're off and running. Just after 9 a.m. local time here in Mississauga. Glad you've joined us at the Scotties on this Monday morning.
Nice throw.
Welcome back to Mississauga. We're inside the Paramount Fine Foods Centre, opened up in 1998. Over 4 million guests have come through this venue over the years. And the hosts of this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. So a blank in the first, but Kathy, as we talked about during the break, could be game on here in the second. You see a centerline guard. And now a little tap into the house as we're underway in end number 2.
And we're both very excited about this now that it's underway. These are two teams that really are completely good shooters right from the beginning to the end. I think we're in for a great game.
Yep. This one's gonna hard. Just top 12, tight. Hard. Tight. Hard. Hard, line. Hard. We're still tight, Selena.
Don't want to tick it off the line.
It's off the line if you want to do something with it, I think.
I don't think it's off the line. Just want to make sure they're not running a clock.
It's on, but yeah, obviously.
And that brings up the tick roll we talked about, Kathy. You explained earlier. If you move it off the line, you can remove the stone.
No.
They can call an official out.
Do we want it on or to take it off? We can measure it if we want it off.
I think it's fine there.
I think we leave it. Leave it? Okay.
So you do have the options. It's not black and white. If it is moved off the line, you do not have to replace it. You can choose to leave it there and have 2 guards. And so for Taylor Stevens and her team, they could call an official to make sure, but their view is that because they do not have hammer, having a couple of guards up front actually works in their favor, so they chose to leave it as it is.
Yeah, the overhead looks like it's still just touching. What do they have to measure that? Is it just a laser?
It's no, it's like a little device that they would bring out, and sometimes they just bring out their eyes, and it's an official saying yes or no.
Just back. T-line.
Okay, yes, then we gotta go deep.
Yeah, hard.
Hard.
Yeah, back T.
Hard.
Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. You're really close. Go, go, go.
No,
Okay.
So 2 reds in there. It is Caitlin Lawes' team with hammer here in 2.
I don't know, it leaves them to run back is the problem.
Good sweep.
Let them run the draw and then run.
Okay.
Yeah, if I run, we're probably losing our yellow right now.
Yeah.
So. Speed should be same as start of the button. I think so, yep. Okay.
They know right now that the run back, if you get to the crotch of the 2 reds, both of those reds disappear. So for Caitlin looking to throw, well, it shouldn't be Caitlin, it should be Selena. What her plan is to throw the stone right in front of those 2 reds so that when you run a stone back, the reds go and you'll be lying 2 buried.
We're just a guard. Yep, he's going to bounce back. Go, bounce. Go.
Shoot. What was that?
16.
Okay.
Try to get shot this way.
Yeah.
T-line.
Yeah. Same weight.
We can also get it this way, but I think this way's easier.
Yeah.
Carrie Anderson opening with 2, and BC did not have a shot at all to score 2, and so just threw it away. That's why you see that 1-point edge and a blank between Saskatchewan and the Northwest Territories.
A little softer.
Yeah, hair less.
Yeah, we were keeping an eye on sheet B, Kathy, and all those stones in play for BC and Yukon.
Hard. You gotta go line. Top 8. Hard. Just top 8. Curl.
Hit hard, Kate.
Oh.
Okay, Allison. That's fine.
Not bad.
It's not bad. The positioning of the red stones, even though it is
Pretty close.
Caitlin Lawes' team that is shot, boy, lots of ways to remove it for the team from Nova Scotia. And so Selena asking Laura Walker to clear up the front, make those stones go away.
Found the podium in Calgary back in 2021, the bronze medal. Did Laura Walker. And that'll open things up a little bit for the skip.
Good, Laura.
And a little bonus that yellow will hang on. You never know.
You never know.
Probably putting something back. Put up a guard. Yeah. Okay.
You've got lots of time to move that yellow stone. The second that you do, your opponent can start wailing away on your reds.
Not much on the ad.
3.
Okay. Not much on the ad.
3.
And this is the key matchup, in my opinion, this morning.
We're almost in.
Queen. It's really moving.
It's really curling.
Marie is a very good player,
3.
but she is playing against someone who leads all thirds and has just been firing this week.
Hard. Push. Further, hard.
So if she can stay even with Selena in shooting, that puts Taylor in really good position.
For Selena Negevin, did that? You watched, obviously, the provincials back in Manitoba closely, and they lost. They made it all the way to the final and lost, obviously, to the Peterson team that is here.
Yeah.
How did she play there and has carried that momentum over, do you feel?
Really well.
Yeah.
You know what? It wasn't a playing thing. It was a really unfortunate break. Caitlin was lying shot. That was good enough to tie in the 10th. And she was trying to come through a hole for her second point, and it grazed a guard, redirected, and raised the Peterson team in for the win. And so that, you know, you look at things like that and say, you know, Peterson team put themselves in a position to win, and they did. But it wasn't because of poor playing on the part of Team Loss.
It's not going anywhere. I was like, yeah, what?
Thought that yellow might squirt through and keep moving towards the house, but it does remove some rocks up top. And there you go, Kathy. Let's just back up what you've been talking about.
Well, just some huge numbers, and where draws have been a difficult challenge for some teams. Look at the draw numbers, and you know what, the last rock thrower, that 83 is huge, and 90 for Selena. Their hit numbers are brilliant, but they always are, so big totals. And the plus minus, that's when you outshoot your opponent by 5% or more. They lead at the skip position, they lead at the third position, they lead at the plus minus position. That's why they've got the record they do, and that's why we're seeing some great results from this team.
You know, when Caitlin in that sit-down interview with TSN talked about, you know, this particular group and wanting so badly to have success, but you look at the last few major events, the trials in Halifax, 4-3, not good enough for the tiebreaker. Last year, 4-4 on Thunder Bay, you know, at the Scotties there. So can this be the year now they break through as a unit together? Off to a great start.
The talent's there. We've always known that, but you have to come together at the right time, and it is a very long week.
Think so? Try and spill this up. Okay. To like 7-8 time. Okay. Peel.
So 7-8, she's looking to throw.
That yellow's kind of hurting them almost right now, right?
It is.
Even though it's shot stone. So Selena Negevin, big weight here with the out-turn, trying to hammer a few stones around.
Nice shot, Selena.
Gets the Reds moving. Look at the action on that one top 12. And yeah, they both go. What a shot.
Makes the triple and unlocks the lineup to their own stone. What a great shot.
Yeah, they are.
What a great start. She's small, but she could throw big up weight. And that one spinning to the left goes out. And the more important thing is, beyond making the triple, you've unlocked the automatic removal of your own stone that is in the forefoot.
I think just a bit more.
And you've heard players, too, talk about their lineup change. Caitlin now gets a chance to sweep some rocks, kind of get into the game, get that feel going as well. That's got to help an athlete a little bit.
Oh, for sure. It takes some of the mental pressure off.
When I said, whoa.
And she's a great brusher. Caitlin? So that is a small hole for Taylor Stevens, trying to navigate.
Her first Scotties here skipping. She was an alternate back in 2024 for Heather Smith, who finished 3-5 that year in Calgary. Here comes that port, but she'll open it up, maneuver that redstone actually in, and I think that's second shot rock for now.
Shoot. Good sweep. Weight was okay. Just
But look at the yellows now around
That's
the
scary
house. Remember the
times.
one we talked about early on, Kathy, that went out in the weeds?
No, like we can even
Even if we get to like 3/4 or something.
shoot. It's a bit tight.
Yeah, okay.
All of a sudden, could be heavy pressure put on Nova Scotia.
10-5, yeah.
10-5? Right over.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That one
coming
shot
back
from
when you get, like,
Selena
3/4,
Nigavan
you
has
can roll
really
the one
turned
way.
this end around.
Okay.
It really has. And for Taylor Stevens, she got on that center path, some fresh pebble, and she
everything
felt
kinda
that
has
she
been a
was a
little.
little bit tight.
I'll stay close. You got it.
She hit the wrong guard. If she hits the other one, it's not so bad. But this did not work out well, and all of a sudden, the 4 is looming.
Yeah, fabulous numbers there.
Yep. Yep. Oh! It's good. Lead. Lead. Whoa. Lead. Just lead. Lead. Girl.
And the shooter, they wanted to hang on with that shooter, but a little too much action. It'll roll out.
I didn't see that. I saw maybe a 10. Sorry, Kaylin. 9-5.
Yeah.
We didn't tell her. Good throw.
Sorry, Caitlin.
No.
Yeah, just a hair high.
No, even if it does.
Well,
Yeah, we need
Chance
to,
to
watch
play
that
the
jam,
triple
too.
now.
I think I just need to
that's not jamming in the rings, I don't think.
This comes off there.
just throw peel to make sure.
Yeah.
Goes
I
that
like
way.
peel.
You get the double
You got
for
it there.
sure, but the triple for sure is also there.
You need just a bit more ice. More ice.
She give you more?
I think it's close.
You throwing peel?
Yeah.
All right, you got it, Taylor.
The Canadian junior champion, the U20 champ, and not only the champ that year, a 10-0 record running the table in Stratford, Ontario. Needs a big one here. Taylor Stevens, final stone in 2-1-2, and just by, wow.
What a great effort.
Unreal shot, regardless, to get her team out of some trouble.
Well, that was huge. You have to make 2 go away if you're going to keep this in. But watch how close she misses
So close.
the triple by.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hair thicker.
Well, welcome to the show. That's nice stuff right there. Great effort.
And needs a chiropractor.
Yeah, that, I mean, yeah, she should be smiling. That was a heck of an effort.
Great shot.
And again, though, I mean, not to point it out again, but that one in the weeds that did hang on now is the second point. If Caitlin can hit and stick and take advantage of hammer here, final stone in 2.
10-5. Yeah. Still a little soft. 10.
Clean.
Now, the mark of a good skip is having a very short memory. And so for Caitlin, you're not thinking about the 4 you may have positioned yourself in, but oh
man.
boy.
Unforced
solid,
error again. So just the single, full credit to Taylor Stevens
Solid.
out of the Halifax Curling Club. That was a heck of a double. And she'll force the 2-time Olympic gold medalist here in Mississauga. There's a look at Kristen Gordon, lead stones here for Team Manitoba. And that was an end of momentum swings, Kathy. It was setting up really nicely for Manitoba. You saw that great double run back, Selena Negevin. And then a near triple from Taylor Stevens. Results eventually just the single there for Caitlin Laws.
Well, and that's going to be an ouch moment for Caitlin herself, having the opportunity to stick around on the first and the second.
Yep, got it.
Yike.
But lots of curling to come. Third end here underway.
9-5. Oh. Whoa. 9-5. Curl. Curl.
As Kate Fitzgerald won her Canadian U20 gold medal with the skip. Stevens.
Probably 9.
Give it time. 5.
Yeah, Laura.
And you mentioned it too. We didn't even talk about, Mary Fay came out of Nova Scotia.
She did.
She was brilliant. And this team themselves, Taylor Stevens says, we're pretty excited because Carly Burgess is just a few sheets over. She's from Nova Scotia. She plays for Team Canada. So a lot of great connections from that province. My goodness, they have been on a bit of a tear coming up the ranks.
Coming off. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Well, Nova Scotia has really produced some wonderful women's team. Lindsay Burgess, cousin to Carly, with Serena Gray Withers. They had a fabulous year.
Oh, segue. They call that a segue in TV, Kathy. We're segueing to Team Canada, as, of course, Burgess is on that team, and they're taking on Team Quebec this morning.
Yep.
And Carrie Anderson and her team lying too. And so for Joliane trying to go around the guard and get to the forefoot to score a single.
Jolene Fortin in her Scotties debut as well. We talk about a lot of the new faces this year.
I think it stopped in time.
Just in time for one?
You bet.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Carrie. Val Sweeting confirms it and kicks it away. So there you go. 2-1. Anderson leads.
Staying really straight out there.
They are, yeah. Good throw, Allison.
Good sweep.
Yeah, your rate was really close.
Yeah.
Like just back button.
Whoa, weight's good. Perfect. It's close though. Weight's nice. Very nice. Nice throw. You're doing too much.
Yeah, I like that.
Hack, yep.
Yeah, nice hack here, Allison.
Okay, you got speed is quick.
The challenge with trying to draw down to that stone, even though it's open, is if Taylor decides to do that, then Selena will probably call their next shot right on top. And now you've really reduced your scoring area. And so trying to throw just a really quiet, controlled weight, get a little bit of finish to it, and roll underneath the guard.
Forward. Curl.
Forward.
Curl.
Yep. Hard gate. Hard gate. Hard gate. Hard gate. You got it. Fight the line.
Roll it.
Okay, roll it wide.
So nice weight there from Allison Umla. She'll stick around shot stone.
Yeah, just big.
So it's been a great start. We talked about the numbers, her and Selena Negevin, and the start, well, look at that. And the offense, 10, then 11, another 11. So you're off to a 3-0 start, taking on Nova Scotia Stevens right now. And, of course, looming Carrie Anderson, always a tough game there. But you have taken care of business, at least so far.
Well, it's really interesting when you look at those numbers, as you said, Brian, the offense. Like, putting up that many points tells you that this is a team that is comfortable with rocks and play, likes to have the chance for big shots. And we saw a big shot last end. And that's why I was a little bit surprised in the first end that they ran them up and down. But I do think it was because it was the morning draw and they just wanted to loosen up and make sure that they knew what things would do.
And, of course, the other side, this rookie skip out of the Halifax Curling Club. Your leader, obviously, Taylor Stevens, so well-spoken. She was a great interview to kick off the championship. And you talk about playing your heroes. Well, Carrie Anderson, next up on the bingo card, you have Caitlin Laws, who you looked up to and enjoyed playing as well, was looking forward to this opportunity, and they are definitely right in the mix for having a chance to be top 3.
And, you know, you look at a team like Carrie Anderson, who comes in here as a very strong favorite. So you lose to them, you say, okay, well, a lot of people are going to lose to them this week. But in her first 2 wins, she beat Jolene Campbell. That's one of those teams that's in the mix fighting for those top spots. So that was really important.
Let's go. Cool. Yep. Yep. Oh. Please. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Nice, Lena.
And
Great
just
shot.
pokes out the other side for Selena, touching the top of the button and the hearts.
Give her a different look at throw.
Kathy, we talk about now about the tiebreaker. It's the head-to-head, last stone, draw to the button, obviously. And you're still very involved, you know, coaching and watching. How much more seriously now are those teams taking those last stone draws? Because, like, before, not to, like, you know, discount it, but it was just more of like, all right, we'll throw it. Hammer's important. Let's try to get it. One person would throw. Now 2 athletes do it. And, like, I guess, how much is that a focus now?
It's huge.
Yeah.
And I think that what's driven that a lot are the Europeans and the Asian nations who spend so much time on that skill. They start the game with hammer, and when it comes down to ties, we see teams eliminated from major events. We had a 3-way tie at the points bet in the beginning of the year. Somebody gets 30,000, somebody goes home. It's a huge, huge part of your financial chances. It's a chance of moving forward. And in the Olympics, it could make the difference whether you advance to a medal round or not.
Yeah, I'll just keep a broom on it. Button, like, yeah, not quite. You threw in this side, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think that's too much less? Like, we're kind of struggling to get to center with edge.
I honestly think that's good.
I think so. I think we should be able to hold it.
Okay, try and get it right to it. It's all line. Hey. I think speed should be okay.
Huge chance for some big pressure.
No, we'll keep a broom on it. Yeah.
Trying to come right down to the face of their own.
Light, I thought.
Yeah.
Line's good. It's top 12, top 8, top 8. Room then. Work of it.
Top 8.
I'd like to go up to 10.
Curl, Laura.
They'd like to be right on top, but being buried is the single biggest
Top 4.
need.
Straight. Hard.
Little kiss to the hearts, and they do lie the 3.
Good throw.
Thought I dropped that.
Well, a little bit of an audible by
Weight,
Selena.
but that didn't curl at all.
It didn't curl at all, and I thought I dropped it. Like,
I was out of the hand. I was like, just keep a broom on it. 15.
And the audible from Selena, the straight call, was hoping not to tick at all, but to get right behind it. So this is the run back for Taylor. Degree of difficulty has not been a walk in the park today.
You got it.
yeah, you can, Taylor. You got it.
As she settles in, let's continue the updates. Northwest Territories and Saskatchewan, Kathy.
Well, you see Jolene Campbell currently is lying 2. And so for Nikki Kaufman, looking to draw. Needs full 8, bite of the 4. As we watch the run back by Taylor Stevens.
Stevens, and oh man, drives it right through.
A little wider.
And now a chance to
You're in a wider
really
path.
tighten up the tension here for Caitlin Laws in the 3rd as we go back to our update sheet.
All you. For T, where are you? No backing. No backing.
And nothing yet for Nikki Kaufman as this looks like it should grind out in time, and it will. For 1. So after a couple of blanks, it is the Northwest Territories a 1-0 lead over on Sheet C.
Good judge.
So cool over there, too, to see Carrie Galusha, long-time competitor, great person, and mom Now coaching this year is Sydney Galusha, the vice skip of that team. It's passing the torch, Kathy, and that just means we're getting old.
Oh, that took a dark turn.
I always joke, sorry, I joke with Craig Button, who I work with a lot, our TSN director of scouting, and he looks at me now, he's like, how many times now have I scouted the dad and the son? He's like, if I start scouting, you know, the grandkids, I'm out.
Time.
It's time to go.
So trying to block, but blocking in the house, trying to take away the tap for Taylor. Trying to force her to have to play a run one more time.
And Craig, by the way, is probably watching. He's a massive curling fan. He enjoys the coverage.
Well, that's awesome. I do watch you too, Craig Button, as you talk about my Jets. Fix that problem, would you?
Good, sweet. Nice spot.
Okay, so the pressure is on.
I guess.
I'm not really sure what you knows it. Your shot, but I don't know if.
Same time on both your.
Yes, that makes sense.
Nice.
Or you can play the triple and give them one that way.
I think we need to draw to cut them down.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's pretty straight here, hey? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it should curl if the weight's good,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. You got it, Tay.
Probably there.
Okay.
Just make sure we get by.
Yeah.
Well, this is not an ideal situation. They talked about playing the triple. You run this back, these two go. You may not lose this stone. That could stick around. The goal, if that was the case, was to concede one, but you may concede two. This is a really tough shot, and I heard Maria suggesting the draw. But you got to make sure that Taylor feels comfortable with this, because you are going to concede one with the draw, but you could concede four if Taylor's not feeling draw weight.
I think, though, Kathy, it was her. I think Taylor herself said.
Then
it's
it's
the last
terrific.
comment that said, "Hey, you know, I think we got to draw and cut him down."
The run back triple is really hard.
And man, she just proves in this game that she definitely has that in the toolbox. All right, this is a big one. Final stone here in 3. It's the outturn draw and needs to cut the damage down. Umla hasn't really had the brush off, and now she is off.
We're there.
Can she curl enough to cut down the damage? It will. Oh, that little spin right there, I think, did it for just one.
Good judge.
I think it's good enough for just the one.
That is a brilliant shot.
One.
It's not often you call a key shot, Kathy, one where you give up one, but that was pretty clutch. Awesome stuff. Laws leads 2-0. Let's flash back the 2009 Canadian Junior Women's Final in Salmon Arm, BC. Caitlin Laws representing Manitoba against Ontario's Rachel Homan in the 7th, trailing by 1. Laws with a draw for 2. Manitoba leads 3-2. Final end, 4-4 tie. Homan trying to hit and stick and cannot. Laws doesn't even have to throw her final stone. 7-4. Manitoba wins as Laws, Brianne Meekin, Larissa Grenko, and Jenna Loader, the 2009 Canadian Junior champions.
Kate.
And you know what's cool about that too, Kathy? You talk about springboarding and those moments in the U20s and the juniors. After she won in Salmon Arm, BC, Caitlin Laws, that made her believe that she could be an Olympian someday. And did she ever? Obviously 2 gold medals, 1 in mixed doubles with John Morris, winning the team discipline with Jennifer Jones in Sochi. And she calls the Olympics Disneyland for athletes.
That's awesome.
I mean, it is special stuff. And I mean, curling will be front and center in Cortina. Very excited to watch and follow Team Canada.
Great shot, Kate.
Good job, Judge. Good sweep, Maria.
Very nice.
So back to our feature matchup, 4th end, and the score says 2-0 Laws, but that was a heck of a draw, Kathy. I mean, you have to believe it, you have to see it, and for Taylor Stevens to find the weight, got that little scooch, as you like to say, right at the end. It grabbed, you know, with these textured stones, just enough, and
just have that little bit of teeth to pull in, but great judgment by the front end, and they kept changing the call. They said it was top 8, then top 4, and that's really critical because you're not penalized for changing your mind in this sport, but it really helps the person in the house to be able to call line when you keep updating where the speed is.
Great sweep. Nice.
wow, locked right on.
15-2.
Made to sweep again. Good sweep.
She is fit so seamlessly into this team.
You are, Allison, right at her.
Yeah, like you can, Allison.
Nice and straight.
Yeah.
Allison Umla.
Yep. Peel. Whoa. Hard. Whoa.
Yes.
Yep. Hard.
Roll it.
Well, for Taylor Stevens, Muddy, we look at somebody that you may not know that well, but what a wonderful rising star. You look at the Canada Games, you look at the Canadian Juniors. Now, I want to be really clear that this is a woman that went undefeated at the Canadian Juniors, 10-0, but under the new format where you go the next year, she was deemed ineligible because of her age, so she had to go and sit on the bench at the World Juniors. And I talked to her before the game, and she said it was gutted, like absolutely a gutting experience to win your country undefeated and then to not be able to play and to sit there and watch. And what they wound up doing is taking the runner-up that year, Emily Deschênes, and she became the skip of the team. And they tried to work hard, but she didn't live in the province. And it was just such an upset. And for Allison and Kate, who were also on that team, their leader has now left. And it's really unfortunate how that worked out. But we may be looking at this young woman, calling her a world champion, had she had the chance to take that undefeated team to the Worlds, as she earned the right to do.
Well, sky's the limit, and now her first Scotties getting to go head-to-head with a few of her idols in her pool, including Caitlin Laws this morning.
Get there, Allison.
And worth noting, too, in that sit-down interview and just in her chats, huge props she gives, and they're not in the same pool, unfortunately, to Christina Black.
Oh,
the work
yes.
they've done. And both of the skips, her and Christina, so thrilled that Nova Scotia has 2 teams competing at this year's Scotties. And yeah, the smile on that young woman's face talking about Christina Black and the help and the mentorship that she's received in getting to this moment. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was the first call she received when she won, was Christina Black congratulating her and saying, if there's anything I can do for you, if you need information, And that's the kind of support that you love to see for two teams coming to represent their province at a Canadian. But work to do for this Nova Scotia team. They managed to dodge a bit of a bullet in 2 and a great shot in 3, but they are chasing again here in 4.
Sit.
And you know that Colleen Jones is looking down and so proud of this team, Christina Black, and what a great champion that we lost way too soon. And of course, our condolences to Colleen Jones and her family. But man, her legacy lives on too in that province with
always will
all the mentorship that she brought.
Trying to remove both. There's a little bit of a stagger, so a chance to catch both.
Good throw, Maria. Good throw.
And Maria will get the 1.
They'll give you just a hair, Maurice. I thought I kind of dipped it. Okay. Do you like that? Okay, Cindy, you got it.
That's really great communication. So Caitlin's saying, you know, it didn't wind up where we wanted. I'll give you more ice. And Selena saying, I think I tipped it, meaning that she got it going that little bit. And it's important that when you don't throw it perfectly, you don't always know at the other end what someone's done to a stone. And so by being honest about what you've done, it helps to create better broom placement.
To your broom, to your broom. Clean. Right to your broom. Clean. Nice. Great, Selena. Good. Good feet. Nice adjustment. Good throw. On that side, I don't think that we have to really worry about. I was like, I don't think you the line getting there. Yes. Yep. You got it.
Yeah, let's make that.
Same call, Muddy, trying to make both of those guards go away to have access to the shot stone.
Maria Fitzgerald, one more time.
No.
The intern.
Curl. Curl.
Driving back, and yeah, not only that, the shooter also remains up top.
I think for Taylor was hoping that it would move enough. That's why she didn't carve it, was hoping that it would go to the other side.
It's kind of almost better for us, but. I'm just trying to think, if she plays something here, like this is always staying. Yeah. Like this could be for 2. I know. Can we go here? Yeah. I'm just yeah. Like, I don't hate that. Like, or we go there with the same turn. I don't know. What do you guys like? If that's the case, then I like coming here. I think so. I worry she has the intern little tag. Like for this is going nowhere. So like this is for 2, like to sit 2. Yeah. Then I think we gotta come right in. Yep. I like that. Do you like this? Here. So what was draw the button ice? Here, but we didn't get there.
So what they know is that
right
if they leave it as it sits right now, Taylor can come down and tap this stone. This will go, but it will free this stone up, and this yellow stone on top, that stone is going nowhere. They also have complete respect for Taylor Stevens' draw weight, having seen what she just did in the last end, and know that if you come around the outside, you can tap that yellow stone just that margin that is necessary to be able to score 2. And so that is why they're going to take that away and say to Taylor, if you want to play the other side, you can unlock that back stone, but then we can chase you and we will be line 3.
Top 4. Easy. Stay close. Close. Yeah. Top 4. Line only right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Full 4. It's coming off. Keep the broom on this. Girl. Girl. Might tap a hair. Girl. Fighting 4. Straight. That's good. Good spot. Yeah, it did. Good.
Good spot.
Selena? 14-9.
I thought that maybe it would be just a hair.
We hadn't been there in
That's
a few ends.
Or the top a little.
Yeah. Are you just seeing that same board that I threw?
Yeah. I like that. You want to take right at her. This is true. It's a little more open.
Yeah.
So the tap, tap, tap is to move it back.
Well, a deep breath as she slides back. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
And you're right, Muddy. Often when we show a key shot, it is somebody making big weight doubles and triples and line 2 and 3. But for this situation was in all kinds of trouble. And this was never about scoring. It was trying to reduce what your opponent is currently lying, which is 4. And watch the teeth dig in on the back.
Oh,
and
what do you call it? There you go.
Gives up 1, but what a heck of a shot.
Yeah, that was good stuff. And now trying to find a way to get her first points on this Monday morning here in 4. She has the hammer, but in a little bit of stress here.
Really wants to keep her shooter right on top and not roll off. Change the angles. Very good.
Now she is shot stone in the 4.
Good sweep. Nice throw.
Too far.
Yeah.
Just maybe an inch too far. If you take that red stone that the broom's in front of and put it a little bit to your right, if it hadn't rolled off as far, then there's no chance to get to the shot stone because they would have been locked on each other.
I think you can hold it here.
I agree.
Is peel too much or is that okay?
Sorry?
Is peel too much weight or is that okay?
You'll probably
Should be
go right in
close. Like,
stars
even
anyway.
if you go, you're getting it to here.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Is the shooter gone here, Kathy, or does it stick around, do you think?
Well, if she gets to the inside a bit, it's probably going to stick around, you bet.
So remove the reds, and maybe a wall of yellow remains as well to make the draw tough.
Yep.
Caitlin Laws, her final stone in 4. Got the red, pick it, and how far will it go?
Good girl. Nice shot.
So it's in the rings, but
Good call, Selena.
what do you got?
Draw.
Great throw,
Yeah,
Caitlin.
draw for 1.
Good call.
Yeah, I was like, I like feel even if you like are a little thick, we're still
Yeah, exactly.
gonna spill it.
Yeah.
Oh, well done by Caitlin.
Straight to tee.
Yep.
Still that same weight.
Yep. That was a 4.
Well, needs another key shot here,
Got it.
Kathy, of the similar variety.
Lots of pressure on Taylor this morning, going way out in the wings here. Very different path than they've been throwing on.
And again, just visually, you sit in the hack and you look at that. Trust the weight, trust your brushers, trust that it will curl. Her final stone here in 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Drawing against 3.
Mine's good. Mine's good. It's running good.
Gotta go.
Need full 4. All you.
Could be a
Running
game
good.
saver,
Yeah, hard.
and they got to go for weight and line. As those yellows, that wall of yellows coming up here pretty quickly. Now trying to just limit maybe some of the damage. And not to be, so a steal of 3 for Caitlin Laws. 5-0 Manitoba in our feature on this Monday morning here in Mississauga. Pretty incredible. The 45th anniversary of Kruger Products sponsoring the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Proud to have it here in Mississauga. And our morning feature on TSN on this Monday morning. It has been all Manitoba so far, a 5-0 advantage as Taylor Stevens now out of the Halifax Curling Club in Nova Scotia throwing the Red Rocks, trying to generate some offense here in 5.
And certainly in the first 2 ends, Manitoba could have started to spiral a little bit because they had opportunities that they didn't capitalize on, but you didn't see any of that from this Manitoba team. Stayed very calm in the moment and just kept biding their time and putting a lot of pressure on their opponents that really paid off last end.
I gave you a bit. Like that.
Top 4, a little tight.
So trying to use the corner guard game now.
Hard line. Line only.
Tolerance here is to be a little bit light and have a double guard.
We're biting 8. Hey.
I listen to you guys all the time. If you're going to throw the corner, use it. Right? There you
When
go.
do you listen to me?
Well,
when?
There's the odd time.
I need proof of
New
that.
Year's resolution, Kath. It's 2026. I'm on a roll.
Great shot.
I think it just jams.
Right. Does it just jam anyway? Jam? Does it jam on that one? If you hit it here. What do you like otherwise?
Tap.
Another tap in the middle? Okay.
Cannot peel the guard yet.
This is not the straight one.
And when stones are that high, especially with the score the way it is, you don't want to really play the tick shot, because what you might wind up doing is just ticking it over into the center and leaving 2 guards. And so you force play to the other side, throw another stone in, like the call.
Top 4. Okay, well, we're past it. Right here, right here, right here, right here.
Come on, Caitlin.
We're just top 8. Okay, get second, get second. Go, 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 go.
Come on.
Go. Okay.
That's not bad. She didn't guard. Sorry?
Yeah, under the guard. Didn't want to set up a double, but I guess you can get fully under.
Tuck another one, Kathy.
You sure could.
Yeah.
What do you like?
First it was a hit, but okay. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think let's try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 8?
Top 8.
Just
Okay.
want to keep your rocks in play. You could be thinking, okay, you could hit that yellow stone that's biting the 8-foot and roll under the corner, which you sure could. The challenge is that if you hit and stick or you hit and roll out, now they can peel the corner guard and it's gone. So you can draw around it, or what they've elected to do is freeze to the shot stone. Just trying to make it more difficult for Caitlin and her team to remove
Top 12.
red stones.
Running a little tight.
We're 3.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl. Okay, that's not bad.
And that'll settle up top for Allison Umla.
And there goes the corner guard.
Well, update time, and Carrie Anderson, of course, Team Canada. She lost the final last year of the Scotties to Rachel Homan, but Homan off to the Olympics. So we've seen those colors on Carrie a number of times, and she's been playing some nice curling so far this week.
She is shot. She's going after second shot, trying to create 3.
Whoa, jam it. Ugh. Okay.
Okay, well, 2 for sure, and then the jam at the back. They'll take a look.
Yeah.
So 2 for sure, and we can tell you now, Kathy, they did measure, and it was 3. So it was 3 for Team Canada and Anderson. So the 4-time Scotties champ has the lead there. And it's so great to see a healthy Shannon Burchard with her knee 100%, and you just feel like just such a big part of the dynamic of that team.
No, it is huge for sure. Shannon was pregnant last year and hurt her knee, and so a lot of what you would take to deal with inflammation, you're not taking if you're pregnant. So she didn't play last year and then had surgery, and it took a while to come back. But she is back, and what a difference she makes to that team.
And a tough error there for Nova Scotia.
Okay. Yeah.
And so for Caitlin, you're going to remove one of the red stones for sure, and so you go after the one that is the closest as a counter. And because those other yellow stones are in front of the house, Caitlin knows that for Taylor Stevens to make use of them, it's going to be a two-shot approach. They're going to have to tap it back first to make any use out of it, so they're in good position for Team Laws.
Time to 10-1, but it broke.
Oh, yeah.
I had a 10-1 as well.
She's not like she missed it. It really just didn't run.
So how do you
Unless you want to move some.
generate two here, Kathy?
Well, you can go around the yellow stone by the center line and use it as a guard and try to get towards the back of the house to force Caitlin to maybe run one of her own back. The only problem with playing the hits is that it's going to be a wide open shot for Caitlin to remove. So if you're going to be forced to get forced to two. We'll look at the numbers for Maria at 63% and compare them to Selena's.
It's just not curling at all.
Hard, 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 hard. Okay.
A little frustration from the rookies this morning.
It's an 8. It's okay, Maria. Corners. Okay. Peel. Peel. Okay, you got it. Weight's good. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard, you gotta go, Laura. Hard. Hard. Roll. Nice. Good. Sweet.
And they're fine with rolling that out. You can start to have a situation where you have too many rocks in play that they get in your own way. And so now the call I talked about before, where you use your opponent's stone to act as a guard for you, even if they're in the house.
Top 12. Okay. Hard. Line's good. Top 8.
Big odd. Line's good.
Running. Top 8. Okay, hard.
You know, Maria would love to make a good one here for her skip.
Line's good. Just hard. Keep going.
Give yourself a chance to find a way to score two.
Hard. Push. Hard.
Allison.
Hard.
Keep going. Keep going.
It tucks a piece on the Hearts.
Good sweep.
And you got the quick close run back.
A really nice throw, great brushing. If that stone's back even another foot or foot and a half, Muddy, it makes this shot a little bit more difficult.
Peel. I think so. Firm. Okay. Firm. Yep.
You guys are smirking. I'll ask you later.
Trying to figure out the weight.
I like to guess your weight based on the berm.
Perfect.
Keeps you involved in the game. Guess the weight.
Got it.
Well, some lower numbers for sure, but you go back to the second end when Caitlin hit and rolled out both times. That's 50% on both of the shots. That brings your average down pretty quickly.
Want to avoid the jam, and they will. And actually, the yellow sticks around, so 5 in the rings here.
Probably better not to leave one back there anyway. Throw. Nice.
So broom down, they'll try again, find some cover within the house.
And on the last one. Yeah.
All right, back 8.
Yep. Yes.
And you know, it wasn't.
There.
Make no mistake, all these athletes know, and Caitlin Laws in particular, when asked about what another Scotties title would mean with this group, with this particular group, she Talked about the team and said it's been 4 crazy years. Great friends. They became moms together. Great bond on and off the ice. They work really hard for each other. And feels the struggles they've had have made them closer as a team. And she also added, they know the Women's Worlds is in Calgary.
Oh,
in
yes.
Canada. And it's pretty special to be Team Canada in Canada. And that's the eye on the prize, this Caitlin Laws team.
You know, I think that people always assume that you want to go offshore when you win a Worlds or to go to a Worlds. But playing in Canada, in your own country in a Worlds, is by far the best experience.
Just that little tick. She's got to hope for a miss here from Caitlin.
I thought that slide was okay. It got caught a little bit on my finger.
Okay.
What was it?
Hit a 4.
Taylor took a couple of years off. We talked about her World Junior experience, and then she played a little bit. She wanted to keep her foot in the ring, if you will, but was going to do her CPA designation and wanted to spend some time doing that. So she did play last year, lost the finals to, oh my gosh.
That's what I guessed.
Krista. I just had a complete blank. Sorry.
I said we got all morning, Kath. We're in no rush.
She was playing third for Mackenzie Mitchell, and not as a full-time player, but as a spare, agreed to come in and play because she didn't want to step away from the game completely, but knew she couldn't put the time in. So when she got the call to come and spare and play third, she thought it would be a great idea. But I also feel, Muddy, that when you take 2 years off from this game, it takes you a little while to get back in. Plus, you add your first Scotties experience.
Easy.
It's a lot.
Wait's good.
Caitlin Laws, her final stone here in 5. They've really controlled this end. Toe jam rolls over, my goodness, and you're facing 6 with your final stone, and you need to draw full 4.
Good, yeah. Good throw.
I'm just looking. I guess if she played the double, she could get shot, but so risky.
It looks like it wants to go.
Yeah. I think similar speed, better release should be.
Yep, perfect. That's what we thought.
Straight to tee.
Yep.
Well, 3 ends in a row, chasing the 4-foot.
Yeah, it's cool to play your heroes, but sometimes you're reminded your heroes are still pretty good. It's still a bit of a grind, but you learn, right? You have to learn from all these experiences. And this is a must-make here. Final stone in 5. Taylor Stevens.
Line's good.
It's curling quite a bit.
Curling now.
Yes, line.
Line's okay.
Whoa. Back 4
Line's
still.
okay.
Back 4. Whoa. Maybe back 8.
Need full 4. Back 8 is too much.
13-7.
Need the breaks and need them quick.
Thank you, Taylor. Okay.
And a steal of 2 more. 6 stolen points here for Caitlin Laws over the last few ends, and a 7-0 lead. Little debrief after 5 for Team Caitlin Laws out of the Heather Curling Club in Manitoba. Obviously a very strong performance. You see Erin Pincock, their alternate, as well, joining them for that chat. And Kathy, we look at the numbers here after 5.
Well, the 3 and the 4th end really stick out to me. 3rd, because Taylor Stevens made a very precise draw. The only way that she could not even score in that end, but to limit the scoring. But it is the ongoing stealing, and the 3 was huge. It is 4 that she has to get time and time again, just not able to do that. We talked about the key comparison being at the 3rd position. Selena Negevin continuing to put up huge numbers this week at the Scotties.
After 5, brought to you by Kathy Gauthier, doing a great job.
Boom.
Yes. There you go. In the meantime, you know what? You got some curling to come. You got a big week still to come as Kevin Ouellette trying to calm his troops here in Mississauga.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Just touch it back, move it far enough, little more, and yes, enough. 2, Manitoba.
Come up, get up.
Come up, and sit there.
Really close.
Jump it across, touch it. Oh, she moved it far enough. And Jones. This time, yes, this time, and away it goes. A Scotties championship for Manitoba.
Flashback 45th anniversary brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years. The only Scotties title for Caitlin Laws. And I'm looking at you.
Nice.
Emotion, right? Even
Yeah.
watching others.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty special.
Yeah. It's a very special moment to win a Scotties. And for Caitlin, don't forget that one of the years that maybe she could have been part of a winning team, she was at an Olympic Games.
Correct.
And so Shannon Burchard came in and replaced her, and they wound up winning.
She came back, and then they won the Worlds.
Yes.
Yeah, she won with John Morris that year. That was in Pyeongchang.
Good memory.
Mixed doubles, gold medal.
Easy. Tall four. Easy. It's not moving. Oh, there we go.
Whoa. It's really
no. T-line. Okay, Maria.
T-line.
Maria. Hard. Hard.
As Nova Scotia continues to try to use those guards.
So we talked about Caitlin Laws, and I mean her pedigree, and one of the most decorated players in this event, if not our country in general. 6 medals at the Scotties, the 1 gold we talked about, and just an incredible, incredible Hall of Fame career.
For sure it is. And you know, it's so nice to see that it started so young. We saw the potential at the Canadian Juniors with her winning twice. And then she got herself onto a wonderful team with Jennifer Jones, and they created a lot of history. But the Olympics, it's incredible to go to an Olympics as an athlete, never mind win 2 gold medals in 2 different disciplines.
And that's the last time that Canada won gold in men's and women's, right? It was Sochi. And Jennifer Jones, that team undefeated.
Yeah, that's
undefeated run, which was just historic.
And no one can ever beat that record because she was the first one to do it, so people can only tie this team. Yeah, let's hope our 2 Canadian teams have a tremendous experience over in Cortina.
Absolutely. Well, 3 technically as well with the mixed doubles.
Yes, of course. And for Brett Gallant, what a schedule.
Awesome, though. Right? Like, that's what you train for.
Yeah, oh gosh, I have 2 Olympics to play.
Where else would you rather be?
Nowhere.
And he's the guy to do it. You know, you talk about, you know, talent, fit, all that stuff. And again, in talking and listening to their media availability, and in talking, you know, to Brad and to Mark, what a chance to see the ice yourself. So you get to see the ice and then join the men's team, charting rocks. It's one thing to watch, but when you're on the ice and you're seeing what they're doing and paths on the ice, it's cool.
No, it's not.
Did we hit the tight one?
So over on sheet A, Team Canada, you saw the update earlier. There was a blank by Quebec, but a 5-1 lead for Anderson. And BC, and really starting to pull away there. 8-1 and 2-1. The Northwest Territories over Saskatchewan as well. A lot of new faces. Nice to see Taylor Reese-Hansen out of the Victoria Curling Club get some momentum, and she looks pretty strong to pick up win number 1. It was a 4 on the board for her, a steal of 4, so that'll help.
And that's a bit of probably just a lack of concentration. She's a wonderful curler, but sometimes you just overthrow a little bit, and I think that's all that happened.
Okay. We can sweep it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's good. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Right out to her, nice and positive here.
Yeah. Like you can. You got it.
So for Nova Scotia have one buried, I believe their play is to come down to the crotch of the back 2, trying to use your opponent's stones.
You could go.
I thought we had to go a little.
Hey, line's good. Yeah, hard line.
T.
Running good.
Hard line.
Back 4.
Back 4 is perfect.
Back 4.
Line's good. Whoa.
Weight's
really
great.
good.
Weight's great.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It needs to move.
Back 4.
Curl.
Yeah, hard Kate.
Back
Weight's
8.
really good. Take right to them.
We're bumping a hair.
Oh, no.
That's fine.
Needs to sit.
Good shot, Allison.
Good, Allison.
That's a good shot.
It's a good shot.
Creates a little pocket back there.
Okay, right on the nose.
And it's very difficult
Okay,
to
you got
chip
it.
that stone out because of where the Yellowstone is at the top of the forefoot. You can't come at it that way, and to cross the face with any sort of weight is tough. So for Selena, just planning to get to the nose, they don't care if the red stone is right behind it. As long as they're in front, they'll lie 2, and they'll unlock the back for removal later if they need to.
Hard. Yep. Whoa! Clean. Yes! Hard! Whoa! Clean. Clean. Great shot. Nice.
Play the hit and
play
roll.
the double and roll?
If we're there, it's a nose double.
Yeah. Do we hit and roll the top one?
Hit and roll this way?
Yeah.
Okay, do that.
Or even just
I don't think we
top
go
of
this
the
way
yellow.
because it's just gonna jam.
Yeah.
We can try to make the double and roll.
Kathy, it might be a tough question to answer, but I bring it up because we talked about 27 players making their Scotties debut, a lot of rookie skips.
So just a nice and slow
Strategy. Is it something you can learn quickly? Do some people just have it? I mean, talk to me about the evolution of learning strategy. It's one thing at the club level. I'm talking about at the highest level here.
Well, at the highest level, I think that some of the best strategists that I've watched in men and women are those that are just fascinated by the art. They watch years and years ago footage of Scotties and Briars, and they watch the top teams and what are their tactics and how do they respond. The challenge, I think, for this Nova Scotia team, I talked about Taylor stepping back for a couple of years with her CPA. It is one thing to go and throw rocks and to train and to work on technical, but it is the reps. We've talked about that with Krista McCarville's team, now Krista Scharf's team, is that when you don't play a whole lot, you can train and you can be ice ready, but it's this game situation, the decisions you make, the consequences of that, that sometimes the best lessons are actually grinding it out, losing and saying, I'm never doing that again. But there are definitely people that are more intuitive of risk and reward, for sure, Muddy.
A little big.
Yeah, you can't go by experience. You got to go earn it.
Yes.
And now there's another little pocket behind the tee line.
9-8.
Now that's an advantage for Nova Scotia if they see it as such.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You could sit right on top of that.
Okay. So that was 9-4.
That was 9-4, yeah.
Team throw.
Yep.
She's electing to play the hit, which there's nothing wrong with that, but your other option is to sit in that pocket, and then if you have the opportunity, you sit on top of it again or you hit that again, and the two yellows can pop, and you may also be able to bring your redstone behind it into play. But they're playing the hit.
And again, you're down by 7. If you're maybe down by 3, you know, you take advantage of that crotch area or that pocket and try pile up some red stones, but that'll work.
That's okay. It worked out well.
Good sweep. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Good throw, Maria.
I don't think that's bad.
No, I think it's pretty good.
I don't know.
If you throw on the nose, does it go over the top? No. Probably not killing it then?
I don't think so.
Then do we just play it quiet?
Yeah. Make sure we get rid of this one.
If I play it quiet, then I don't know if we're getting rid of it.
I don't think we are getting rid of that, no.
Well, it just might drag, but if it's dragging, it's going in front of it.
Yeah, we gotta hit it on this side.
Do you want to just throw a 10-5, and even if it kisses it to here, try and stay on this one?
Do we ever throw a bomb at it? Like, make sure we get rid of this one.
My only fear is if it ends up going dead buried here, then we're...
I was wondering if peel on the nose just blows over the top. Try to keep our shooter here.
But we're scared that if it goes like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd for sure get rid of that. I mean, we're up enough that if we give up 3, it's not then.
Yeah, I do think you can get this to go.
Okay, and we try and throw peel and see what happens?
Right on the nose?
Sure.
Or a hair.
Hair high?
Yeah.
You got it.
Well, you heard Maria say, I think it's a pretty good shot. It is a really good shot. So they're hoping that in hitting this, that the second stone will drag and catch that stone and move it out. But their concern is that in playing this shot and running it back, if it does happen to catch some of that, it can wind up spinning over here and leaving the red stone buried. Because of the score, they're going to throw what they called a bomb at it. So throwing big weight and moving things around.
Kayla Loss, you're in 6. Bang it, squirt that red out. Look at it go. Straight sideways and right out for Laws.
Good sweep.
A really good brushing and position by Kristen Gordon to be right on top of that stone. They knew the red would go, but watch where Kristen goes. Doesn't stop for a second, and she's on that red stone. It's behind the tee line, so she can. And she's right on it to make sure it goes right out of play.
Hit it thick with a 9.
Do you think 9, or do you want to throw bigger?
I don't mind peel if that's what you see.
Okay.
Like an 8, do you want to throw an 8.5?
Yeah, I think we need to get the thicker roll.
Okay. Let's make it 10. You got it.
So this is not about a nose hit to lie to. She's trying to roll it all the way across the house behind the corner, still looking to find a way to score 3.
Try to get the thick roll and roll under. Yep. I guess even if we roll out,
Update time, and Jolien Fortin in a little bit of trouble here. Quebec, Team Canada, Carrie Anderson. And I can tell you too, Kathy, Carrie Anderson as a team, 92% on this Monday morning.
Wow, some huge numbers. And you see those 3 stones. We haven't been watching closely in this game, but you have to assume that Joliane and her team have left stones in play trying to generate points and have not been able to do so. So it is a draw against 3. But a bite of the 8-foot is what she needs, but they are drifting back, those brushers.
Meantime, sorry, Kath, in our feature, Taylor Stevens delivering. They talked about the weight choice and want to hold the shooter. They will to the update sheet. Oh, boy.
And that's where the inexperience plays. If you carve that stone, Muddy, it barely got by the top. If it ticks the top, she's got shot stone.
But that is a steal of 3, I believe, for an 8-1 lead for Team Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one for sure.
And in our feature, it looks like Caitlin will just play the tap on that red. And
So she has to like draw.
can you flip in, or do you? What does that broom tell you?
I think
Quiet
that
weight?
she's just playing quiet weight at it. We'll be happy if Taylor winds up having a shot for 2. Great try by Taylor to get it over to that side, almost underneath.
Just hack. Yep. Weight's good.
Yep.
Clean. Whoa. Weight's good. Clean. Clean.
Just want to make sure you remove a red here.
Clean. Clean. Yes. To get the roll. Hard. Good.
So it'll be the hit and sit
Nice weight.
here for Taylor Stevens to score her first points of this game
Got to take it at her.
and convert with hammer.
Right, let's make this good.
Yep.
Just seeing 11.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to make one like this here, Kath. Feel good about yourself.
Absolutely.
You got a big
Taylor.
You got it.
week of curling still to come. And you pointed it out really well. There's going to be teams that will lose to Caitlin Laws in this pool. A lot of them. Same with Carrie Anderson on the other side. It's about rebounding and learning and taking away from your losses how you can improve going forward. So a chance here for 2. Final stone in 6 for Taylor Stevens.
10-5.
Hard Kate. Yeah.
You got it.
All the way up.
You got it. Right to it. Right to it.
Kate Fitzgerald carving it over, hold the shooter, and they will. There you go. 2 on the board for Nova Scotia.
Good sweep. Yeah.
And a 7-2 advantage here for Manitoba and Caitlin Laws in our feature from Mississauga, Ontario.
Yeah.
Get through, Taylor.
We like to try to play with a little bit of confidence and knowing that we do belong here. I think goal number one would be to finish in the top 3, win as many games as we can, put ourselves in situations to win games, and try and make a run into the playoffs.
We know going into that game we're going to have to play our best and just try to stay close with them. But you just have to focus on what you can do. Try not to look at your opponent too much and focus on making your shots the best that you can.
And later this afternoon, Vic, Russ, Joe, Kathy will have this one for you. Beth Peterson having that great game last night, extra and win over Nova Scotia. They are 3-0. And Krista Sharp, she's going to try rebound Kathy after a really tough game as well. So you talked about it, consistency. 2 p.m. Eastern time later today. Draw A, we focus on Pool 8, but consistency going forward in this event.
Well, it's so important to try to stay at an even keel, and you always are going to have a player that maybe doesn't have their best game, but Krista Sharp's team was not at all the same that I had seen in a previous draw. They all struggled, and so by the time Krista sat in the hack, her degree of difficulty was so high last night. Didn't give her a very good chance for success.
So we're going to move over now to Sheet C as our feature game to start. Caitlin Laws and company in control, up 7-2. Over here, though, in the 7th end, it is Team Saskatchewan. Jolene Campbell out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina, taking on the Northwest Territories and Nikki Kaufman out of the Illinois Curling Center. As we pick things up 2-2 in the 7th end, and this stone on the way from Rachel Big Eagle.
Well, for Jolene, probably a bit frustrated. Had the opportunity for a 2 last end, a draw for 2, and pulled up a little bit light. And so that is why it is the 1 on the board and chasing.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, sweep everything, Dana. I'm just going to stand here.
Nikki Kaufman is the new skip on this team. Carrie Galusha, longtime skip of the team from Northwest Territories. Carrie deciding to step back from competitive curling last year as the coach of this team and the coach of her daughter, Sydney, in her junior career, and that's where she's dedicating her time. So they put out an ad for people to apply for the skip position, and for a couple of interviews, Nikki won the job.
You weren't in the mix there, Kathy?
No.
Okay.
Okay. 9-6.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Top button.
They come with yellow pens.
Go this way.
Man.
I think that weight's close on this side.
And you talked about, Carrie Galusha and her daughter, obviously our feature this afternoon, Northern Ontario, as Bella will join mom, Krista. Obviously, she is here as the alternate.
16 years old. What an opportunity to learn what it's like to be at a Scotties.
Close. I think you can go a bit. It's back 4.
Whoa, then. Whoa.
Back 4.
No.
Becky.
We're past it. Let's keep curling it. Yeah, keep going. Okay, Rach, that's fine.
That side's not that bad.
That was 13-6.
Well,
It's
13-6,
like, there's her
it's
timing.
high 14, so that tells you why Rachel is deep in the house, just a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, so cool. Sydney Galusha, 16 years of age, will turn 17 in July. A grade 11 student at Sir John Franklin High School up in Yellowknife.
Are we bouncing? Okay. Line. Okay. Line's fine. Oh, sorry. Okay, 14-5. Nice throw.
Yeah, Mom, 18
Hey,
Scotties appearances and right up there with one of the all-time leaders in games played.
Heel.
A hair high. Yeah.
Some great numbers. Robin Silvernagel, we've seen her skip Saskatchewan at the Scotties in the past.
Hard, Dana, hard! Hard, Dana! Whoa! Straight! Whoa! Really good.
And Silvernagel clips that yellow. Red spills up to bite the top 4. Still shot stone. Belongs to the Northwest Territories.
Shoot. I don't think
I like Peel.
There she is, Money.
Flat.
So many years Carrie took this team, 18 appearances, and always so feisty. I think she took down Team Canada more often than any other team in the field. Would just play hard against everybody.
And now it has to be way more nerve-wracking. You're a mom. You've watched your kids compete. I just sit there and you can do nothing but watch.
It is both the best experience seeing your child chase their dreams and also the hardest. Ouch. Also the hardest because, especially as a player, Carrie knows that Sydney can't come home and say, I played pretty well. She'll be like, no, you didn't. I was watching that game.
It's pretty straight here with the elbow.
Tough one for Megan Kohler there.
I'll give you a good throw, though.
I think just overthrown that little bit.
Robin in her 4th Scotties appearance.
No. Curl.
Won a bronze medal in Sydney, Nova Scotia back in 2019. 8-5 record.
Hard.
She was trying to come off her own to get to the inside, but just on release, just that
I'm
bit
10-5,
back.
it's okay.
It's pretty thin. Do you like Peel again? Just 9.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
So Megan trying to rebound here as she makes her 7th Scotties appearance.
Curl. Hard curl.
Longtime player with Carrie Galusha.
Hard.
They were 5-6 at St. Catharines back in 2017, one of their better results.
8-1.
Roll into it.
I think so, and if you happen to touch it, that's good.
Throw it really hard.
Yeah, I think it'll be dead straight, hey?
7/8, yeah.
Well, Jolene is a great hitter. Part of that is Saskatchewan, part of that is Jolene. So trying to make the really big hit and roll.
Hit 7/8 really hard. We might roll into it. We're not really improving that one if we come around. So. Should be straight down the sheet, I think.
Great to see Jolene Campbell back at the Scotties. Last saw her in 2022 in Thunder Bay.
Close.
As she teamed up with Chelsea Carey that year.
No! Curl!
No, it's fine. It's still falling out. Okay.
Well, for Jolene, it was 2016, Muddy, since she last skipped at a Scotties, and so excited.
Yeah, it just kept going back and forth.
Grand Prairie, Alberta that year. She was 6-5.
We roll out, then she makes a play on this. So I think nose is the best. 10.
And of course, on that team, in Sault Ste. Marie, the alternate in 2011, pardon me, it was Charlottetown, the alternate for Amber Holland, that gold medal win for Team Saskatchewan. And man, they would love to get back on top of the podium. That is such a proud,
again, but that's all right.
strong curling province, Saskatchewan.
10.
It's a wide open draw for 2, though, if we don't make that.
And that's the thing, Jolene is thinking ahead. So for Nikki, she's going to hit this one, hoping that Jolene starts to mess with the stones in the forefoot, because if she does play a run back and misses it, it's the ocean to draw to for the 2nd point. So right now, it's a very precise draw for Nikki Kaufman.
Nikki lives in Edmonton, Alberta, obviously the import, as you talked about, and played U Sport back in the day for the University of Alberta Pandas, and From 2006 to 2008.
Is my weight okay?
9'9".
Okay.
Angle.
Yeah.
Should be patient with the in.
I think so.
Just firm. I don't need to peel.
Okay, I think you'll get a little bit of movement just because it's so straight the other way. Looks close.
It's
just
sharp.
Firm, I think. It's a little easier with the in now. I think even if I'm on to ours, it doesn't really make her draw that much easier anyways, right? Like, even if I do end up hitting ours and stay there.
So trying to come off her own.
Just firm. Is that max? Okay.
It's pretty thin.
Okay. Let's make it.
Is this her bread and butter shot, Kat?
It is, for sure it is.
Whoa. Clean.
Girl.
Clean.
Whoa, close. Yeah. Yeah.
Joey Campbell here in 7 in a 2-2 tie. Big scrub, got one, roll it over.
That's fine.
And clips the red. And it'll be the draw
So close.
for 2.
Over curl, just caught it too thick, was so close.
So close.
Yeah, shoot.
Good throw.
I thought it would stay there a little bit better than that. I was surprised when she hit it that it didn't stay.
Just draw on top of ours.
So
It
a
should be enough
chance
room
for
if we
2.
get to the nose.
Same as it's been. It's been about a 14-7.
Okay.
Okay. You got it. You got it.
So a great opportunity here in 7. Nikki Kaufman in her Scotties debut.
Oh, you. Running. Really running. Where are you?
Needs full 4.
Running.
And nothing
There it
yet
goes, there
from
it
the
goes.
front end.
Yeah, yeah. All you, all you. Hard, hard, hard. Hard.
Can afford a little tap.
Nice shot.
And they have the tap, a little roll. Great draw, weight, and 2 on the board as Nikki Kaufman giving the Northwest Territories the lead.
So much weight off.
Did we get it? Yeah.
You did get it, yes. Great draw. She wasn't really sure, but a 4-2 advantage. Yeah, Sandra Schmerler, champion starts small, and what a wonderful opening day Sunday it was at the Scotties. Always a tradition, and look at the number, 1.178 million. Thank you for your donations. Hard to believe, but the first time the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, has hosted the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. We're in Mississauga, Ontario, and if you land at Pearson International Airport, about a 10-minute drive from there, you'll find us inside Paramount Fine Foods Centre. And a great draw as Northwest Territories skipped by Nikki Kaufman. Now the advantage 4-2 over Jolene Campbell in Team Saskatchewan.
Girl. Whoa, whoa, straight, 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 straight. Roll it, Rach. Right over, right over, right over, right over.
Good, Dane.
Very nice.
Nice call,
10-6.
Joe.
Really good.
Well, for Team Saskatchewan, just so close on a couple last. And Jolene Campbell's second one especially, they thought it would run really straight out in the wings, and it just did not. And look at Dana's numbers this morning. Cannot complain about your lead.
That is perfect, literally.
Yep, yep. Whoa. Clean.
Whoa. 9-2. Good call.
Like that right now?
So the edge to Rachel. So you've had a couple of pluses. That tells you that the setups in this game so far have been to the advantage of Team Saskatchewan.
And her maiden name Erickson, of course, and you knew her and we know her as a great junior competitor as well.
Very much. Had lots of success, wound up going to the Worlds with Mackenzie Zacharias in 2020 as their alternate player.
We're just D-line.
Whoa.
D-line.
Curl. Yeah, keep going, all the way back. Hey.
Kathy, update time. Let's check in on the Yukon taking on BC.
Well, there is a red stone in the 4-foot, and that is what Taylor Reese Hansen is chasing, trying to play the run back to get rid of that scoffing stone that is shot.
Looking for her first win of this year's Scotties in her rookie debut. Clipped that red. Oh, my goodness. What a shot.
Three it is.
They'll take it. 11-3. Lead for British Columbia's Taylor Reese Hansen.
And that is critical for Taylor Reese Hansen. That run back game is what their mojo is. And she said the first game, they just couldn't make any of them. They weren't reading the ice properly. They weren't releasing properly. They had 3 practices where that is all that they did. And then in the second game, they got caught because they didn't have draw weight. Because all they had been practicing was run backs. But they're putting it all together this morning.
And coming in what? It ranked in Canada. They're
3 ranked in Canada.
Which is incredible. They lost a tough one to this young woman right here, Jolene Campbell, who finds herself down 2 right now to Northwest Territories.
Sorry?
Sinking one, because then she just has a pocket.
We can, yeah, she taps, and it's getting pretty tight. We can peel. We can hit and roll for a corner.
Yeah. Then what's she doing, tapping?
Yeah, she might hit this, but then if we stay for a corner, it's not bad. Just don't want to run that there, really.
Because if we do this, she's just going to wrap one, right?
Well, we'll be here, so I mean, we can play it again, but yeah, we need enough weight to move that 6. So it's maybe not great.
I mean, we could play the corner, hit and roll for a corner.
Or you try and tap it and stay this in behind ours, but you just don't really want to line it up here.
No.
Well, you want to hit and roll for a corner? What's that?
The hit and roll for a corner?
I don't see any other option than chase that or do this. I think those are the only choices. So this? Okay.
I think they are now. If you go back one shot, when you have last rock, when Jolene went around the center guard on her second, you create this pocket. Your opponent is for sure going to follow you there and try to shrink the scoring zone. And they know now that if they leave the yellow stone that is on the center line belonging to Nikki Kaufman there, that there's going to be a promotion of that. And so they're hoping to hit and roll to a guard. One of the other options, of course, Jolene always had was throwing the corner guard, hitting the stone out in the wing to lie the open 2. But now, because of the placement of the team from Northwest Territories, they do need to remove the guard and roll to a corner.
Really good.
And they do.
Nice weight there from Rachel, too. And again, I do listen to you guys. The weight choice is so key for a lot of these shots.
Roll it off.
Whether it's the taps, the quiet weight, hold your shooter, roll to a good spot.
And the biggest mantra that a lot of people, I feel, could benefit from in the hack is just thinking, throw the right weight for the shot. Because, you know, on this kind of Merklinger ice, it's brilliant. It rewards good throws. So if you're asked for hack and you throw a regular 10, you're not going to make the shot. In fact, you're not even going to come close to ticking it.
All the way. 9-5. Well.
Okay.
Little tap for Megan.
9-3.
Shot still belongs to Team Saskatchewan.
I think that was more release.
It's so hard, Kathy, to describe to a club curler how fast this ice feels underneath.
Oh.
It is lightning as we look at Robin Silvernagel's numbers, and she's having another strong morning. And of course, the great telethon, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation. Sandra from Bigger Saskatchewan, as is this woman right here throwing the rock.
Oh, yeah.
9-9. Play run.
And an unforced error there.
And you talk about the weight for the shot. So that is a little bit big.
We almost should have just froze to it. Should have just froze to something. We didn't need to hit.
You could have.
Do you like this turn, or are you thinking that out?
Which turn do you like? Whatever you feel comfortable with. 9.
You got it. Just
There's no right turn on this short run back.
Same way you
It's
just
pretty hard to chase it without going off your own. Far easier to play the straight back. So Nikki giving Megan an opportunity to choose. You want the in turn or the out turn?
Little less. Yep. Little less. Yep. 9-5.
Hard. You got it. You're holding it. Hard. Good. Nice. Little less.
8-9.
Oh, 8-9, Ella.
And now maybe the chance to score the blank back in play.
Well, you've got a couple options. She's playing the hit. You could just ignore those 2 stones and play the draw around the corner. She's electing to try to get to that corner guard by hitting and rolling underneath instead. Or if you wanted the blank money, you could play the hit and roll towards the other stone. But I don't get the sense that she's thinking blank yet.
Want that little flip behind that corner.
Really nice.
Yeah, really good roll. Not shot stone, but now that's something that Nikki Kaufman will have to deal with.
Very nice throw by Robin.
Good on, Rob.
Finally. I just threw that one very straight.
Interesting too, right? New dynamic, new team. Robin and Jolene now joining forces, both former skips, working together, maybe different philosophies and how you want to play.
You got it.
And it takes a while to get that mojo because you don't necessarily have the same game plan. And so for players like Robin who skip for such a long time, it's hard sometimes to just pause and
like even with ours,
let your skip make a decision.
Around the corners.
And I guess though, battle tested in provincials. Some teams qualify on points or your body of work for 2 years, but you win your provincial. You know, you had to grind pretty hard to get here.
They did.
You need a good piece of the 8 to outcount theirs.
I'm sorry, Kathy, I was splitting the rings here?
Yes, she is.
Little tight.
Trying to make sure that she forces Jolene in this end.
Wait only. Wait only. There it goes. Really curling. All you. You got room. T-line. You got room. All you. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Curl, 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 curl.
I think you moved that guard a bit. Just like I think she moved the guard like an inch. Okay. That really curled. Good sweep.
Well, Nikki Kaufman's had some nice draw weight since we've peeked in, but it is still Campbell with the advantage gets the plus as the player comparisons are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
And that's a really good example of where numbers don't always tell the story. There were pluses at every position for the Saskatchewan team, but they trail by 2, Muddy. That's the number that matters.
It's pretty much T-line is where you want to be. Okay.
Corner freeze is the call on the stone just thrown by Nikki.
Felt really close to me.
Yeah.
Room right now.
Room. Line's good.
Line's
Room.
good. Line is good.
Yep. Whoa. Then whoa. Curl.
Shoot, I didn't know it was that hot.
It's a bit of a communication error. Great line. Just that bounce off.
And handshakes over on sheet A as the Anderson train continues to roll. What a great start here for her in Mississauga, Kathy.
Absolutely. You see Kristen Karwacki coming into the game. Carly Burgess played the first 7 ends, but when you're up, it's a good chance to give your alternate an opportunity to play in case they are needed during this event.
We talked about, obviously, that team and Carrie Anderson, the 4 titles at the Scotties. Sometimes you forget Shannon Burchard, she's won 5 already.
Outrageous.
And a chance for number 6 for Shannon. Gets you in some pretty elite territory.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Nikki Kaufman.
Clean. Yeah.
Her final stone here in 8.
Hard. Whoa. Clean. Nice. 10-2, little up.
And the force is on, and it looks like Jolene will elect to play the hit right back for 1.
Board, we would have overcurled. We called board and she threw 10-2. Good throw. 10.
It's easy, Rach.
Well, you heard the sweepers. It's important that they share that information. So Nikki had said that she was going to throw board. They said she threw 10-2. 10's very close to normal. It worked out, and you're not trying to beat somebody up, but it helps them understand, because sometimes on this surface it's so fast, Muddy, you can overthrow on arena ice very, very easy.
Final stone on the way. Jolene Campbell here in 8. Trying to pull within 1, and right away the carve is on. Need to carve it, curl it over to make sure they get contact, hold the shooter. They can roll inside a bit. And it's spinning and rolling and a little bit more. How far will it go? And too far.
1 yellow.
A steal of 1. As Saskatchewan's troubles continue. And the Northwest Territories a 3-point lead after 8.
girls, okay. 5. Got it.
Welcome back to our Scotties coverage here on TSN on this Monday morning, nearly 11:30 a.m. local time here in Mississauga. And look at that, the 2 on the board in 7, a steal of 1 in 8, so 5-2. The Northwest Territories leading, so Jolene Campbell out of Saskatchewan has to find a way to fight back and generate some points with Hammer here in 9.
And I think people might have been wondering why Jolene didn't draw on the last one, Muddy, but reminding that the end before she had the opportunity for 2 came light on her draw and maybe just didn't feel confident that she knew draw weight.
15.
And so you make your decisions based on what you think that you're going to make.
So 15-5.
So Dana Demmons with her first through that corner guard you can see. And it looks like another guard, I believe, with this group.
She's probably throwing the high one. Or she's going in right away.
Or maybe going in, okay, yeah, going around the corner.
Which is not wrong, but sometimes you want to get a second guard up there, a double corner, to make sure that when your opponent is in a position to start to peel, that you're still going to have something to work with.
Back 8. Just curl.
Well, if you got it, use it.
Yep,
and
nothing wrong with this.
There you go.
That's good.
Nice couple of stones there for Dana.
I can't chase.
Tight. Top 12?
Yeah. 15-5.
Room.
What do you remember about your first Scotties, Kathy?
I was just so overwhelmed, but I was so fortunate to play with 3 people that had played and won the Scotties and Worlds before, and so that was, you know, my breath of fresh air. I remember just trying to think about just staying focused, but there was this popcorn guy that was entertaining in the seats in Halifax, and I remember standing there once watching him do something in the crowd as Connie flew by me.
Kid, get your broom.
Yeah.
You might as well kill that, probably.
Yeah, I was taken to task
And you were
by
still
my
on the
team.
huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that was my one warning before being pulled.
The next day you were making popcorn. you were with your guy.
But it's overwhelming, and as we saw at the trials, Halifax always puts on an incredible event. It was that same building. It was packed, and it's just, you are embraced and you think, this is why I play. And if you go to one Scotties, you vow that you will never not go back to a second.
It's really good.
Yeah, right. Go, 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 go.
Rachel will move those stones around for Saskatchewan. All right, updates continue, and this is the game we started with, and that was pretty cool, as, you know, not the result that she wanted, but to play your idol, Caitlin Laws, with the matchup we started with for Taylor Stevens, and handshakes as well. And the first win for British Columbia. And you talked about Taylor Reese Hansen. She came in really confident. The record, Kathy, 42-18 on the season, ranked 3 in the country, and now win number 1 in her first Scotties appearance.
Beaten Tiranzoni and some of the best in the world, and then they came out and you could see and sense the frustration about what is happening, but sometimes you just need a big win like this morning, and then you start to see the team that got themselves here. That's not the last we're going to hear of that team.
Yeah, the 28-year-old skip out of British Columbia, win number 1.
Yeah. A little tight.
And Caitlin Laws still undefeated, and it's, you know what, for her and that team, that was our focus game off the top of the broadcast is, you know, 4-4 at a Scotties last year. The trials just not good enough, and now maybe you can explode for a great record and really take charge of your pool.
Well, in a huge game tonight, Caitlin coming off a very convincing win will take on Carrie Enerson, a battle of the undefeated tonight. That will be quite the match.
A heavyweight battle of Manitoba right there. Look forward to that one.
You got it. Good throw here.
So for Team Saskatchewan and Jolene Campbell trying to make use of every stone in play. Have the guard.
10.
Megan Kohler, her team out of the Yellowknife Curling Center.
Go, 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 Ella.
Okay, Meg.
9-6. Yeah.
Ooh. I think you need to move that back line.
Okay.
Just need to move it like a foot.
Okay.
Back line.
Yeah, speed's good, girl.
Well, and she does need to move a couple of those stones back if she's going to be able to count the red stones in play. Doesn't have to tap it out of the house. In fact, if she doesn't, maybe it's going to be her friend, but just does want to move it back just a little bit.
Line close.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Really hard. Really hard. Really hard.
Hard.
Really hard. Hard. Really good.
Sit. Whoa, Joe. Whoa,
That
whoa.
actually worked out way better.
Great shot.
Yeah, they tickled the yellow, rolled over, and now right in front of that yellow stone.
Great sweep, you guys.
That worked out terrific because if she sticks right there, there's a double peel, but she just caught. Watches it comes in. Great brushing to advance it, but she catches her own first. And that's that spin effect. And so it not only moves the yellow stone back far enough to have the two red ones out count it, but she rolls some space between that and the shooter.
Up, peel, close. 8-5, 8, close. Yep, straight. Yep, hard. Yep, hard, hard. Get it.
One, oh, just picked it through. Yellow goes through, and it is shot stone belonging, for now, to the Northwest Territories.
7-8.
But a really nice chance here
Not
brewing
sure.
for Saskatchewan in 9.
It's shot, I guess.
Yeah, you don't
Even
have
if
to,
we tap it a foot.
don't have to
Well,
hit
it's
it.
still gonna leave her a double. Like, if you freeze it on the center line side, it's okay.
Okay.
You can go around your corner again.
Or you just ignore it.
Yeah, Jolene's thinking 3, isn't
We're
she?
just
I mean,
not
this.
shot,
She should
though.
be.
Yeah.
Come on down, friends. Help me out.
7 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, shot, I guess. But then if she wraps one, are we ever?
Well, and the only thing with the freeze is if she ever noses it and stays on it, that's kind of crappy. If we wrap one.
So Saskatchewan still does have a timeout if they choose
that's
to.
Give me double. I mean, she shouldn't hit this, but if we wrap one. I think if we want more than 2, we have to sink one. I think if we're happy with 2, we can play something here. So
Let's do it.
I don't
I
think
mean,
you're
we know
happy
the
with
spot.
2,
We've
are you?
thrown
I
it
mean,
a
just
bunch.
you look at the scoreboard, ninth end.
No, you're not happy with 2 because 2 doesn't give you tie even. It still keeps you down. If you are in a position where that's all you're going to get, that's a different matter. But if you play the hit on the back when you create a double, and you also risk rolling out. If you sit on the back one, she can hit you on the nose, and now your other red ones are negated. And so the best way to score 3 is using that corner one more time, and then make Nikki Kaufman make a decision.
Oh, I gave that some.
So Robin Silvernagel, some info for the sweepers. Maybe added a bit.
Room right now.
Oh, room.
Stay. Well,
Curl
Dana.
it.
Dana.
No, clean down straight.
Dana.
Straight.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Carve over and cut, and they lost it.
Yep.
I think they had a pretty good one, Kathy, and it just started to curl hard on them.
I wonder if she picked. We'll see if they say.
Shoot, even if we had a clean on it, I think it was probably okay. Oh, sorry, Rachel. Shoot, even if we had a clean on it.
Down,
yeah.
Well,
there you can see the jump.
Clean down straight.
She's got a ton of rotation, so those stones will run straighter. If she gets by, it's a terrific shot.
Keep going.
So what's left here for Nikki Kaufman? A double to clean some stuff up, the hit and roll.
She can hit and roll just a little bit to the left as we look at
I
it.
want to roll to the center. I don't want to risk jamming
Okay.
on ours. Center, yeah. Like roll it right in front of the red if you can.
The problem is if she plays the double, it goes directly onto her yellow at the back. And so that's why it's not what she's looking at.
If you roll to the center, though, isn't there a double for 3?
There's a double for sure.
Okay.
She's going to have to really roll.
I just thought maybe big weight, you can make the, it's flat, but make the 2 reds go away and maybe avoid the jam. Hard to say.
Hard. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Whoa, whoa,
So
whoa,
she
whoa,
will
whoa.
hit, she will roll.
Nice shot. 9.
And now double remains. Still some rocks to come, but a double there to lie the 3.
Just a bit up.
And I guess to your point, Kathy, you're going to leave something. I mean, you know.
I think we just have to make the double, right? Or what were you saying?
I thought we were hitting rolling on top, but the double.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Like we can.
A hit and roll on top creates a chance for 4.
Yeah.
And it's easier. The double's all or nothing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, easy. Out.
The double's pretty sharp, and if you hit it thin and go across the top, it doesn't really help you. If you hit and roll, if she hits it thin, she'll make the double anyways, but if she catches more and can roll in front, Nikki Kaufman really can't afford to ignore it.
Clean.
The only sheet left in play on this Monday morning here inside the Paramount Fine Foods Centre in Mississauga.
Whoa. Double. Curl. Double. Straight.
Curled and straight. Did they get caught here?
Good.
And a little bump. Well, that worked out nicely because they have the catcher and they lie 3.
Probably an easier way to make the double anyways. Yeah, that works.
Very nice.
That was patient.
Yeah, I thought I threw it like quite straight.
But yeah, mind your throw.
Yeah. That was probably the right weight for the double anyway.
Okay.
Go run straight.
You got it.
So looks like the intern double here, Kathy. Remove 2.
9. Try
Or
to
do
make
you-
a double.
No, the double play is for sure.
Yeah.
And to play the double, you're going to go across the top
one
of
we're
that
hitting. Make sure we
Yellowstone
see the
anyways.
right
You got to
out.
hit it thin.
You'll probably tick the yellow.
A little different vibe when you're the only sheet out there.
It is.
Nikki Kaufman, and right out of her hand. Her final stone in 9, trying to pick her up. This is really cutting over. Don't want to jam. Oh, and she'll get them both.
Nice shot.
Gets them both. It'll be the draw for 2 for Saskatchewan to pull within 1.
8-4.
Scary times though out of her hand.
Yes,
when
it
she
was
really
very
called
much.
on the sweepers.
We were going, I think the out, hey, we've just thrown it more. Yeah, like 25. Yeah.
So full 12 to draw within 1.
What are you expecting here, hog to hog, Kathy?
Probably about 14-6, 14-7. It's very consistent, and we haven't seen a lot of flattening out of the slide path at all in the games that we've covered.
Pretty straight.
Line's really nice.
Or the F word, frost.
Oh, yes.
Which has been nice. The ice has been great.
There it goes. Line's good.
A must make here for Jolene Cabell here in 9, a draw for 2.
throw, Joe.
And yeah, that's really nice draw weight. As she pulls within 1, but it'll be Northwest Territories and Nikki Kaufman with hammer up by 1 when we come back to Mississauga. Welcome back inside Paramount Fine Foods Centre. Holds about 5,000 people.
Just curl.
And great to report that I think the snow's finally stopped. It was a disaster the last 40 hours outside. And from my understanding, they were working you hard and shoveling and snow plowing out there, Kathy. They weren't very nice to you, so.
No, I got equipment and I got
a sponsorship.
Santa called. I'll be driving the sleigh next year.
Man. Anyways, I was a lot nicer to you this morning than the others.
Those other people.
5-4, Northwest Territories leading Saskatchewan. And so if Jolene Campbell needs to try steal herself back in this game, as it is Nikki Kaufman with the hammer here coming home.
More room. Back 12. Okay.
Well, for Jolene and her team, they did need 2 center guards. They have them. Unfortunately, one is not touching the center line, so it can be moved, but that is not the play that Northwest Territories has gone after.
As that one for Ella a little bit too far as it slides right through. So a nice setup here right now for Saskatchewan. Trying to generate a stolen win or extra end.
And Ella's second one may have gone through, but her first one is not a problem yet, but it does make it more difficult for Saskatchewan because they have to be very precise with that stone where it is. Unless they can freeze right now. This is Rachel's opportunity.
Curl. It has to curl. It has to curl.
We're just top 4.
Hard. Help her out if you're not here. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Go, go, go,
So
go,
needs to curl, needs some weight. They want to lock it on.
Hard. Keep going.
Pretty close.
Keep going. Really good.
Oh, well done.
4-8.
Very nice shot by Rachel. And great brushing.
Yeah, they talked about it,
throw,
Kathy,
Rach.
right? They were on that. And good communication to Jolene back in the house. Sydney Galusha got to play with Mom in her final ever Scotties last year in Thunder Bay.
Roll the shooter. Hard.
And unfortunately, the shooter's still up front as a guard, a long one.
I can't throw intern peels. I can't throw intern peels. Split tight.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys want to do this again? Even freezing, I think, is okay.
I love the freeze.
I don't mind a guard on this one.
You can guard it?
Throw the same thing.
One more time.
Same thing, Rach. I think you're just moving that even.
Don't even know if you have to move it, even if you're corner frozen on the side, so that you create the very automatic angle to remove that yellow stone. All of a sudden, that yellow stone that's on the hearts that belongs to Nikki Kaufman is her problem, because the second that Saskatchewan makes a play at it, they're going to be lying 2 in the 4
really
foot.
Close to the same. Lot of room.
The only reason that you like the corner on Rachel, she's just thrown it. She knows the path, knows the weight.
Just do it. Play the weight. Play the weight. Line's really good. Hard. Hard, really push. Hard, hard, hard. Hard, hard, hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Wow, nice pair there from Rachel.
It's really easy to set up a double peel.
Okay.
Is all I was thinking. I like that yellow one, I think, being out there.
Peel this one. Okay. I can be out. Well, no. Well, we got a little piece, tiny.
And
That's not bad. That's fine.
we'll rejig the 4 foot, but that was not the called shot.
Just different throws.
And just a lot of speed, Kathy. A lot of speed there.
Yeah, and I think that it speaks to confidence. We heard Sydney say, I can't throw intern peels. Of course she can, but it's obviously not a comfort for her. So
a couple feet less than
I think that starts to get in your head, and you feed that as well. And so the first time you were a little bit tight. So what do you do on the second time to make sure you don't do that again? Is you get a little bit full.
Line's good. Okay, room right now. Line's good. Whoa, Line's good. Whoa. Yep. Line's really good. Room. Bite the button. Bite the button. Whoa, Line's perfect. Nope, that's
needs to curl.
Nope, nope.
Sit, tap it.
Good, Dana.
Well, that really grabbed at the end, top button, and they do lie the 2.
I think just peel the red. Yeah.
Okay, let's go, Meg.
And for Nikki Kaufman, they're peeling the guard because if you hit what you can see of the stone just thrown, it goes directly onto your own. And it's the front stones that are your bigger problem.
Yep.
Megan brings a lot of experience to this team. Her 11th Scotties showing. Oh, boy. So 2 yellows up front, now 3 in the house here for Saskatchewan. And Jolene wasting no time and throwing another guard up.
10 feet less. Yeah, I'll get it running good.
And the jam in the house didn't matter as much as the fact that the guard is now blocking off the side that the 2 stones belonging
Let it work a bit.
to Jolene Campbell are currently buried.
Stay down, Dana. Stay down, Dana.
Line's good. Dana, stay down.
To my broom. Line's,
And remember, they got
good.
caught earlier in the
Just to my
game by
broom.
not cleaning a stone. It really took off.
No, line's very nice.
Obviously different throw-in situation, but this time stayed out on it.
Well,
Beware.
and you know what? I'm sorry. I will give props to any brusher who keeps their broom down, and the skip can be screaming, whoa. If you're just trying to clean the path, it's different.
All right, Kathy, game story. What have you seen?
Well, since we've come here, we've seen the advantage for most part be Kaufman. Kaufman was scoring 2 in that 7. That made a huge difference. There hadn't been a 2 on the board till then. And in the 8, that roll just that little bit too far, and the steal really has given the edge to Kaufman. And when you look at the numbers, the skips both having very good games.
The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
Good.
That's good. Double peel opens up options.
I didn't know if you meant barbecue or the shot, but they're both good.
I do enjoy a good barbecue.
There you go.
Anyway, just dead guarding that 2, the top button one. Not too high. We don't really want her chasing it, so.
Speed's nice here, Joe.
Yeah. Okay, like 2.5.
Well, down to skip stones here in 10, and you know, Jolene Campbell, her team has done what they had to do in front of her.
And a really good comment by Jolene, if it's long, like that yellow stone that you see, you could be fully buried and it's reachable with the in-turn and the out-turn because of the finish. So they would like the guard to be halfway between that yellow guard and the house, close enough that it's harder to go around, but not too tight that it's something Nikki can run in.
Whoa, early.
I thought really close.
Room, easy line.
Easy. Whoa, girls. Whoa!
Needs to curl. Curl it.
You have to get the line.
Curl it. You gotta go. Both of you go.
Hard!
Hard, curl, go. Hard, reach, hard, reach, go. Hard,
And how is it?
Good. Great brushing.
Good. I just said mine will be more patient than Robin's. We hammered it. I was like, no.
We don't even have to get it right out, but maybe like back line.
What did she mean there? Mine will be more patient than Robin's. Is that particular stone?
No, I think that for Jolene, she throws with a set. So hers will run for a little bit before they make the move. Robin has a little bit of a softer release, so hers start to curl earlier.
I think back line and try to get to the nose of that side one and sit right there.
Just the one on the left or the second?
Yeah, the one on the side.
Okay, you got it. Okay, just back line.
Yeah, let us know the weight. It's very weight sensitive here.
Would you not want to open things up?
Yes, I would.
Kathy?
100% I would. And yes, if your opponent puts it back, but maybe she feels that the next guard's tighter and she won't have a shot. But right now, she's always got an out-turn draw to the lid. There is nothing on that side of the house.
This might be on the guard anyways.
Curl! Hard curl!
Oh, that really floated out there. They'll remove the 1.
12.
And they are third shot rock.
I think with that call, it was
kinda
saying
ran
that
there,
I'll
didn't
give you
curl.
one, but I will go
It was
the
a little
extra
heavy.
end, but she rolled too far. And now, boy, depending on what
why wouldn't I
Jolene
go
does,
here?
you may be fighting to just keep yourself in this game.
She can probably go. Yeah, that's pretty hard for one.
That's pretty hard.
Yep.
This is her shot, so I think I throw this.
You bet it is.
So
Do you know speed on
Saskatchewan
this side?
using their
Couple
timeout.
feet heavy
It's pretty close.
in a long time.
They've been throwing it all game. I think we play this regardless. Like,
Yeah.
we're not
Coach
making
Ben
this.
Gamble comes out.
This is her shot.
Yep, I love it.
Right? Yep. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Well, he got his steps in. That's okay. Didn't even get his TV time, though. There you go. All right. You got to at least get on TV.
Poor Ben.
My drop the button was here.
Walks all that way.
I think that's
I
close,
love it.
Joe.
But sometimes it's just the reaffirmation. I think that from his vantage point on the coaching bench, he saw them looking at the other side and thought, no, the only shot Nikki Kaufman has is to get shot. Is
Pretty
this
good.
out turn? So take it away.
So, what do you guys think? You're going to see more like a 20? I think so. Yeah. So, pretty close to what I just threw for my draw here. Okay, and 9. That feels like the speed. Okay. Bite the top of the button.
I like that comparison. It's not a number. It's like what I threw in 9, same speed. That helps Jolene dial it back. If they had said, no, it's 3 feet more, okay, that's something in her head and in her kick speed that she can lock in on. Because this side has not been used this end, and so you know that when the ice sits, it might get a little bit heavier.
Line's good.
Really close.
A chance to really put the
Line's
heat
great.
on Nikki
Line's
Kaufman
really
here. Her
good.
final
Line's good.
stone in 10. Has to steal one
like
to
you're
tie,
there to go.
steal 2 for the win.
Okay. Whoa.
But they got to get this there, and
Whoa.
can they just block
go
off the
then.
path now?
Whoa, whoa.
Well, the more they sweep it,
The more it curls,
the more
and
it
then that
curls.
allows.
Exactly.
So the path is
Really
there
right here. What was that?
to either limit it to 1
Oh,
or
wow.
secure
Okay,
the
sorry.
win.
Good sweep. 15.
Kind of close to normal
You got it. You just got to
at least get forfeit.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like that
Yeah.
ice?
You got it. Hers ran.
So while Nikki would love to be on the Hearts, you heard the conversation. Just to be 4 foot, outcount the Redstone that is second.
Sweet for T-line.
But if you're not
Just need
full
just
8,
the 4 foot.
you lose the game.
to
Because
hold
right
on
now
to
it
one,
is
but it might be there if the line's right.
Saskatchewan
You might
lying
be able to
too.
sweep it to the button. Is speed similar in this spot? Okay. Let's make this.
Didn't play a lot of games this year. Team Kaufman a 9-12 record. What a chance here, though. Final stone in 10.
Little tight.
A draw against
Little
2.
tight.
Put it on the pin, and you pick up the win.
Whoa, then
Yeah, if it's big.
room.
Where?
Well, you have no backing. No.
Through is...
No, we have no backing.
Oh, boy.
2.
And a tough, unforced error right through, and what a steal for Saskatchewan. Jolene Campbell comes all the way back in a massive steal to take this one 6-5. Wow, did not see that one coming, but she'll take the win. We'll wrap up our coverage next.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian.
Well, she stole one, literally, to get the win, Jolene Campbell. And some autographs for some fans as she picks up another win at this year's Scotties. So your standings, Pool A, Anerson Laws, they are perfect so far, and that will be a heavyweight tilt later on tonight. They're both 4-0. The top 3 teams do qualify, so a massive win for Campbell, Saskatchewan, as they improve to 2-1. Just a reminder, Draw A, Pool 8. That's later on tonight, as it'll be Beth Peterson taking on Krista Scharf. 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and 3-0 Manitoba. Northern Ontario 2-1, as Vic, Russ, Joe, Kathy will have your coverage. That's later on this afternoon in Mississauga. Our first Monday morning of the Scotties, it is whipping right along, as the winner will be Team Canada in Canada at the Women's Worlds in Calgary later on this year. 18 teams from across our great country battling to be the best on top of that podium. We really appreciate you joining us on this Monday morning. Thanks for watching our Scotties coverage right here on TSN.